This is a KGUN9 On Your Side news update.
Well, overnight we learned that the husband and wife wanted in the killing of a Tucson man have been arrested. Investigators say they were found and captured, and they've been on the run for weeks now. Now On Your Side's Veronica Vernaccio joins us with the latest developments. Hey, Veronica.
Hey, Whitney, good morning. We're talking about Blaine and Susan Barksdale. At one point, the U.S. Marshals Service put Blaine on the list of the top 15 most wanted men in America. The couple has been missing since August 27th. Now, officials say the Barksdales were wanted in connection to the killing of Tucson resident Frank Weil. From there, they allegedly fled across the country to Syracuse, New York. Officials say they overpowered two guards who were extraditing them from New York to Pima County. And overnight, we learned the couple was found and taken into custody. And that's according to the Navajo County Sheriff's Office. We're not exactly sure where the Barksdales were located in Arizona at this time. Whitney?
All right, thank you, Veronica. The man who pled guilty to killing a Nogales police officer will spend the rest of his life in prison. David Ernesto Maria was sentenced this week on 39 charges. Officer Jesus Cordova's widow, Alyssa, was in the courtroom yesterday. Maria addressed the Cordova family, telling them he hopes they find peace after the grief he caused them. Maria was sentenced to 119.5 years and 3 life sentences. The Arizona DPS trooper accused of abusing his power had his first court appearance this week. Officials say Tremaine Jackson abused women who he pulled over while patrolling along I-10. He's now facing 61 charges, including kidnapping and sex abuse. So far, 8 victims have come forward, including 26-year-old Jasmine from Goodyear. Jackson's bond is now set at $150,000. Well, one of the last survivors of the USS Arizona attack has died. The announcement was made on Twitter Wednesday. The tweet said in part, "It's with great sadness we report the passing of Lauren Bruner. Bruner was a fire controlman 3rd class aboard USS Arizona. His passing leaves behind just 3 other survivors." A newborn baby is safe and healthy this morning after being surrendered to a Tucson fire station this week. The baby was said to be just 12 hours old. Every Tucson fire station is considered a safe haven. Under state law, general hospitals, welfare agencies, and private adoption agencies are too. A safe haven provider will take custody of the baby if they believe it is less than 72 hours old. The baby is not hurt, and the parent does not plan to return the child. Starting today, you'll have a new way to get around Tucson. Those e-scooters we've been talking about are finally out on the streets for a 6-month pilot program. Bird and Razor are allowed to launch up to 750 e-scooters. That's 1,500 total. City officials will be evaluating the program and will figure out if e-scooters fit into our community. A local nonprofit wants to talk about gun shows at the Pima County Fairgrounds at a meeting this morning with the Southwestern Fair Commission. This says the Crossroads of the West gun show is expected to start this weekend. Now, during the meeting's call to the audience, the gun control advocacy group tells KGUN9 it plans to ask Pima County to suspend gun shows on public properties. The group tried to get the gun issue on today's agenda, but it's not actually officially part of the meeting. Now, the gun show says the request goes against its First and Second Amendment rights to hold gun shows at the fairgrounds. The meeting starts at 9:30 at the Cantina Room. City officials are holding another meeting tonight to talk about recycling changes in Tucson. Curbside recycling will go from once a week to every other week starting September 30th. They say this is because last year China stopped buying certain recyclables from the United States, including both paper and most plastics, leaving many recycling centers scrambling to find new buyers. The city says these plans will save $1.4 million a year. Tonight's meeting starts at 5:30 at the Donna R. Liggins Recreation Center. Hey, now for a look outside, let's head over to April. Hey, April.
Good morning. We're seeing 72 out there right now. We anticipated that may be going down before it starts to go up, but we've held on to that 72 for quite a while. 71 at one point here on the east side, but this is what we're going to see today. Man, you really can't beat it. 80 by 9 a.m. We're starting the day much cooler. 93 by 1 o'clock. And yeah, warmer than yesterday by about 3 or 4 degrees. Increasing clouds, but that 97 is our norm. So we are expected to get back to where we technically would be. Now, the next couple of days, we're going to get back into the 100s, but then we'll see it go back down with chances for rain starting to move in for the weekend, and that's going to allow us to get back into the 90s again by early next week.